This video was rated Minecraft Video of the Year in 2025. I still am yet to watch it. It is, of course, 1000 Players Simulate Civilization Rich and Poor by Ish13C. I have been asked personally by Ish several times to watch this video. So, there's only one person that I can speak to get me to properly vouch for this. Ish was at VidCon, by the way, guys. Ish is 6'5" and I am 6'2". He was not hype mogging me too much. He's just a very tall guy. He said to me, I have to finally watch this video. So, Ish13C. Hello.
Are you ready?
Are you ready is the question.
I take back what I've been saying. This video isn't really that good. It's fine. It's like acceptable quality, but like ultimately, it's a Minecraft video. How good can a Minecraft video really be? You know, that's my opinion.
I agree. I'm not even gonna lie. That's exactly what I said. But I'm not gonna lie. This video went that mainstream right? That people IRL that don't even play Minecraft that I know asked me, oh, do you know the guy that made that recent video that did really well? So
clearly there is a mass hypnosis and psychosis that's going on in the world. They don't know what they're talking about. This video, just if you go in with too high of expectations, you're gonna expect literally Interstellar. What's another good movie?
I don't know,
Harry
man.
Potter.
46 million views in 11 months.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot of views. That is a lot of views. Now, one thing I am slightly worried about, the length.
What?
Does it feel like 2 hours and 30 minutes, or is this going to go by? Is it going to feel like, is it good pacing?
It's my opinion that size doesn't matter. It's more what you do with it. I think I did a pretty good job with it. It will feel...
Are we still talking about the video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah. I think it doesn't matter. I think once you get into it, I think you'll forget about the time.
Okay.
But it's also really bad. It's also a horrible video, and I don't want your expectations to be through the roof. And just temper your expectations.
I've hosted a whole lot of these events before, and I know a whole lot of the chaos that happens in them. I've never done something quite as 1,000 people, so. Hey, I guess I'll find out.
You never should. It's so hard. It's so stressful hosting these.
I don't plan on going that high. That is too much for me.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, hyped. Okay.
I need a guy. I need someone to gift me a sub so I can like watch your VODs. So I can go back.
Okay, let me just do some calculations. 46 million views, 2 hours 36. So I'm gonna on a rough end. Let's see. We maybe got a $5 RPM. We do 46 million views. So 5 times. How does this work?
You don't have to do this.
No, we can figure this out. 46 million divided by 1,000.
Oh my
equals
God.
46,000 times by 5 on a conservative estimate. $230,000. Now I'm expecting a little higher than that. I think you can afford your own sub.
Anyone, please.
Unbelievable.
I need a sub.
Unbelievable.
Can someone gift Ish a sub, please?
Ish got that? Yeah, no. Nah, probably someone's got you. But no, I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped.
Okay, good.
All right.
Alrighty. Goodbye. Good luck. Enjoy.
Thank you. See ya. All right, here we go. This is it. The one everybody's been waiting for. 1000 Players Simulate Civilization Rich and Poor. I'm going to try and not pause as much as possible, but if I feel like I have some input, I'm gonna pause it and input. If you guys want me to input more, please let me know.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead.
Hardcore mode. Ooh.
Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society. At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one...
You're kidding me.
Is a barren wasteland.
By the way, I believe they got to pick Island 1 and Island 2. They just didn't know whether it was poor and rich at the time. So people technically chose to be on the bad team without realizing. Unlucky for them.
It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever
okay.
seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video.
Okay.
I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
Let's go. Here we go.
If you want to participate in these videos, join my
Discord.gg/sword4000.
my channel.
You are right.
All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone. It was the beginning
Predictions.
of day one.
I'm gonna try and not read chat too much. I'm gonna predict 50 people dead by the start of the first day. Nick Slunari joined the game.
And all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Okay, W voice line.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland.
There we go.
You guys having a good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place.
I'd be so mad.
Players realized
so
that building
mad.
civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no! No, no, no!
Oh, he's dead.
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
I
This
hope that
volcano
erupts.
also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Oh,
This killed a lot of people.
Oh my god, there's already 20 people dead. Okay,
Now,
maybe
to begin
50 was a
building
conservative
civilizations,
choice.
The players needed to find a tree.
please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be
Oh, they got-
kidding me.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
great, by the way. I met her at VidCon. Oh, they got to build a
let's go
bridge.
over to Island 2. Hey guys! Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized
Farms
they had chosen
instantly.
the island
Zero
of
deaths.
safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
And you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak?
Oh, no, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts
It's
of
actually
trees,
really
people were
interesting
very quickly
to see how fast, like, a leadership role forms in a Civ event. Like, as soon as one person says, like, hey, I'm gonna do something, bang, they're pretty much instantly the leader of any group.
able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah,
Oh, here we go. I've heard a lot about this guy.
yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
By the end of the first
I like
day,
the music.
players
The
on
music's
Island
good.
1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, I know. We're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular.
Where's the farm?
And you could.
you know?
What the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no.
Look, that's what I mean. It's nuts how quick, like, people just get straight into line. I mean, watching it as, like, an outsider point is great. I mean, we're doing it right now as well, but even, like, in the events in real time, it
I
is
also got word that there
really,
was a
really
small
funny to
group
see.
of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
What the?
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Mafia.
It's Mario.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations.
Island 2 is the rich one, right? Yeah. This is the poor one. This is the rich one.
Civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Calmy Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
How much are you even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
I was part of the Cass Coalition. Wait, Zach, you played in this event.
20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because
She's
they
not gonna
were
be
from
happy.
a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Ooh. Original name?
5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders
I've got
were
to try and
very
remember some of these
ambitious and
names.
wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
Okay, the end of day 1. How many people are dead? Ooh! I wasn't far off with 50. The other side, the one just behind my head, is 494. So the rich island only lost 4 people. I need to try and keep note of the names where, like, of the people that he's introducing, because realistically, as a narrator, he's only going to introduce people to the video that actually matter. He's not just going to say, oh, this is somebody random, because we don't need to know about that person's name. So, yeah. Stop pausing, GG. Yo, Cos, I will put the video link in chat for you. You can go and watch it on your own. Feel free to go watch it, and you don't have to pause. There you go. Day 2.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Volcanic eruption?
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spood.
Night, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're private, but
I need food. Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now, this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions.
And it works in these events. That works so well.
Until...
Oh! Watch out,
oh my God.
Oh my God, he's dead. Oh, okay. He did not successfully assassinate Spood. Unless he still dies.
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
This early in the event.
People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
Ooh. Okay, so did he take over the original one?
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital.
changed his
We're
skin.
also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
Oh, he got his head! It's kind of tough.
But now, he's dead!
Yo, that is fire. I like when heads drop in
like
events.
the people
That's
of
sick.
Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Oh, this reminds me of the WoW, dude.
Nearly killed by some dude.
Island 1 was finally starting to
Fire.
develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a
So,
cult named Never.
Spood and Lingolini are the two names right now, and Call Me Cass. Those are the three names I need to remember.
That literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the Raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find droves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered
What?
the entire
Yo, these guys
island.
never stood a chance. At least they figured out that there was
This
lava
lava
there, though.
layer ended up killing a lot of people.
Never mind.
That said,
I
a lot
spoke
of people
1
weren't
second too
necessarily
soon.
angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini.
What? I assume these were posted in a Discord
Speaking
somewhere.
of Lingolini, there was some drama on the
Not
volcano
in-game.
on day 2.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
Another one.
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me. I'm getting chased.
There is no way that is actually what he said.
Me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that
Oh, you didn't even kill
is
him.
an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview...
It's nuts as well. Oh.
Oh, wait.
Wait, 1 sec. How quick this whole story could have been different if that guy had just killed him straight away.
But then, during our interview... Oh, wait, who's coming out over here?
Like, how do we not know that say that guy that mined straight down into lava and died, imagine he was like somebody that would have been a crazy big character if he hadn't have just fallen in lava. That's what like blows my mind about these events.
People coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with
Seneca.
Lingolini to do just that.
Another name?
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of
Did he
invasions,
have this
on
voice
day
the whole
2,
time?
the
That's
Cass
surely not how he
Coalition was
speaks.
approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
Oh.
You're not here to invade.
He admits it's a voice, but he's damn good at it. Yeah. To do that for several days is crazy.
Why are y'all here? It's you mother.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed
You
them.
brought them all. You
didn't
do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands.
The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open
this music's
fields,
good.
trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is this?
Accurate name.
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps.
Bro,
as a result,
if I was on the first island, I'd be so mad. As soon as I started seeing screenshots and like footage from the other island getting out, I'd be pissed. I'd be so pissed. I'm like, I've got a big ass volcano, no trees, and these guys have
really
everything
wanted
they
to
could have
stay
ever
there.
wanted.
Although I did find one person.
Ooh.
Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get
He's a
dragged
lone
into
wolf.
politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2,
Oh,
his
maybe not.
best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally
There's
reached
too
their
many
destination.
names. There's too many names. 3 Below Zero is the leader of the migrant group with Flux. And then there's also Saps on his own island. Okay.
All the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Caste Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Oh, here we go. Day 3? No.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good.
Okay.
We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
Ooh, okay, kind of a tough
The migrants
moment.
had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps
Anybody that was in the event in chat, please let me know. Surely,
the two islands,
right?
giving free passage.
Either creative was used here or world edit. There's no way that was built real. Surely. Or is this not even a real screenshot? Because this is... Nah, it actually was survival. And how long was the event again? Was it 7 real days? It was a full week, right? Of how many days? 7 real life days. Okay, yeah. Damn. I mean, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I assume it was a schematic, but still, insane.
Passage as a sign of massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace. But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry.
I would be too. I'd be so
was
mad.
that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara
they're actually building the
and
bridge.
perhaps
Fair
invade the
enough.
rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
Oh, foreshadowing.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but
He's the
wrong.
second in command, right? Flux is the second in command to 3 Below Zero. But he doesn't agree with what he's
Their
doing.
first target.
Interesting.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Oh, he's calling it out. Bro, he's done so well with the music.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Here's TRV. What the hell's he doing in here? Day 3. We're down to 428 and 493.
Back at Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al Karasina.
Al Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego Lights.
Just pick me out of nowhere.
Oh, he's the guy.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here. So this is everything.
Oh,
you
he's
guys got,
cooked.
huh?
He's cooked. 3, 2, 1, bang. Ooh. Yeah, he stood no chance.
They're boiling him. Oh no. Oh my gosh. The Al Karasina pirates had killed
Cashed in that
Legolikes,
reward.
but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of the player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
And
all right.
wait, and people in the event were was PvP on all the time? What was stopping one guy from just gearing up and killing everyone? Why did no one do that? I assume PvP was not on all the time.
Well, I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3,
You needed a
players had
reason.
basically
Okay.
mapped out all of Island 1, and we're finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Speed was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international
Damn,
meeting
people build
hosted
such
by
cool
a
stuff
charity
in
group
these.
called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real
Smart.
plan, you know?
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Get him out of
Emperor
leadership.
Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
Yo, trying to organize these meetings and events
When
is
Emperor
impossible.
Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's
Okay,
the leader
Benji,
of
hello.
Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Holy farm.
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
All right, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have
They gotta start fishing.
There it is.
There it is.
All right.
Bang. Why would they need that though?
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other
Why would they
leaders
want a
discussed the
mushroom cow?
possibility of creating a full Island 1.
Don't you only get... Oh, does it give soup if you click it with a bowl? I thought it only gave milk. Interesting.
Benji
I
and
didn't
the
know
other
that.
leaders discussed the possibility of
Yo,
creating
Cone,
a
thank you so much for the
full
raid.
Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westhelm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Al-Karasina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second
they got the
nation
head still
not yet
from
in the
earlier.
alliance, the Lingolini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for
Hello,
Mario.
anyone?
Hello, it's me.
There it is.
Mamma mia,
Wow, this
it
reward
looks
is gonna
like
be
a
so
small
bad.
brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the
One
Nevermore Coast
gold.
would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince,
I mean, that's
but
free
the Blue
gold.
Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have
Very
an extremely
gloomy.
strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them,
Wobbuffet!
but they knew they had to
I've been in events with
eventually
him.
to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Skilled fighters, but they're no sword for 1,000. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, chat. Wonder how many people I can like recognize from these groups here. There's so many people will have also applied for my events at some point. Anyone? Probably loads of people. Not in this bit though. The Commonwealth. What are they up to? Uh-oh. Someone's griefing.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the five leaders,
Self-sabotage.
Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
Why would you blow it up?
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the five leaders were constantly fighting over power.
You gotta get one leader.
See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
Now, also, I feel like that gets the most done. If you just kind of let people have free reign for a little bit and just say kind of go and do what you want, I feel like you get the most done by doing that. Rich folks creating their own problems. Genuinely, this is so true anyway. The people on the rich island are so comfortable with all of the resources that they have to find struggle by creating it for themselves. Overion, thank you for the raid. So they just then start fighting with each other rather than just locking in. People on the other island are like so deprived that they need to help each other that they don't have room to have like infighting. Apart from Lingolini.
With Cass
And even him, he killed the guy straight away and everyone just killed him. So it was like... People are just dumb.
Pretty much
People are dumb.
beginning, and she's established a
Hot Sauce Beats! Oh my god! His uncle!
democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundations
Oh, that's fire. I like
for a
that.
glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building
Smart.
inspector did get a little power hungry. Let's go
going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building
24
code.
hours because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens
Bro,
took matters
that's
into
actually
their
kind of valid, though. That's kind of valid. I feel like that. If a build is trash and it's only going to get griefed, burn it down. Burn it down immediately. Luna Client, thank you for the follow on Twitter.
own hands.
Oh!
What? Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still
my
the
God.
Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization
Good night.
separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh, okay.
This is big.
Soul for 1,000 reference.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news
That's
of
not
Island
actually
2.
how he died. Really? What happened? Someone tell me now. I'm intrigued. You can't say that and tell me not tell me how he actually died. Magnus, we're watching Ish's video. 1,000 player simulate civilization. Lava? He died to lava. Oh my god.
Outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That
these
said,
builds are
the
so
rumor
sick.
That Island
After only 2
1
days
was
as well.
uniting was
3 days.
true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was
I got a question, but I don't
Below
wanna
Zero
spoil
because he
anything.
was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux.
Uh-oh.
What's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below
Something tells me Flux ain't making it home.
Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Saparata.
Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
And that's what I'd be doing. I'd be stirring that pot. I'd be like, yo, did you hear what he said? And just make some shit up and be like, yo, he said he's gonna go raid your village tonight. Bang! Everyone's fighting. Chaos. That's what I'd do, 100%.
I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to
Yeah,
that.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on
Fight back. Are these guys incapable of fighting? How are they just accepting defeat if they get attacked? Unless they're just being overpowered, outnumbered.
Everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems.
No.
And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels
Island
right.
1 have hella food.
We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent
They had a
it.
massive
I'm
farm.
on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons,
Use
and
it
they're gonna
against
use
us.
all of that against us.
There it is.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
I would be.
Guys. Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal. To kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead. Which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Are you crazy?
Watch, this is ridiculous.
What's crazy, Joe?
It's not ridiculous to say that.
That is
You
too
have
much.
to
We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flex,
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
All right, everyone, we can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
I agree with Fluxion. Low-key same. Did nobody say aye?
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Oh, he got cooked! Nobody voted! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I agree with Flux, to be honest. It's always better to attack first rather than trying to defend. You just end up losing the advantage, 100%. Sorry, Flux, you're cooked. He has right to be cautious. It's not even caution, really. 416 versus 484. He's not even cautious. They literally are saying that they're going to kill him. That's just preparation. It's not caution. It's preparation for the inevitable.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god, they got microphones.
Oh,
what the hell?
So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
How the hell did they get guitar in the game?
Wasteland Island, a boiling water sea. Let's go.
Ooh, is this an original?
To speak of, except a water tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens.
Bro, this is like genuinely like just like a theater. Do you know, like when where Abraham Lincoln, was it Abraham Lincoln? They got shot and he's like watching at the theater. That's Spoon right there. He's just off to the side, overlooking a little,
including Emperor Spoon,
little bit of
who found that
entertainment.
the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that
Whole
a
bunch of
happy
pixels
citizen
being
is a
silly,
productive
yeah.
citizen.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor
Yo, Walt,
all the
thank you
way
for the
down
raid.
to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spoon was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a better representative.
Uh-oh.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want
Gonna
Benji
make him fight to the
do you?
death.
Well, I mean,
Benji and the other leaders were concerned
He
that
wants
Emperor
chaos.
Spoon is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spoon was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they
Yeah, that's
also
not a
knew
good
that
look.
if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spoon on their side. So they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are. I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for all your support.
You're welcome. I'm the best.
Glory to
Did they
West
make this
Helm.
whole song? Or did they just do the lyrics? We're changing vibe.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Now trap it Make everyone fall. Absolute
Yesterday
cinema.
at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
I would be skeptical that the volcano is going to erupt anyway, because it's too custom. I'd be like, oh, they're not going to make the volcano erupt because it's going to probably look shit for the video. That's my thought. So maybe I'd be like, yeah, maybe they're not going to do that.
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Unless they made it look cool, I don't know.
Underground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main
This guy will
goal
never
was to
break
get
character.
rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there.
Was this video really
Rich,
that
and having
old
direct access
that
to
when they
iron
were
and-
hosting it, that was the texture for iron? That is the old iron texture.
Gold was one reason for
New
him
gold texture, though.
the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the
Netherite?
volcano were pieces of netherite, the
Oh.
rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage
Ah, they found their
that
kryptonite.
Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
Nah, that shit's getting out so fast. People are gonna know
Now,
about it.
even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But
Valid.
Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Oh,
Lingolini
here we
didn't
go.
like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
Uh-oh. Conflict begins.
Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today,
So many
Lingolini-
people must have got banned for like griefing and shit in this. I can only imagine so many people got banned.
The rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Oh, okay.
There was only one holdout.
Oh my god,
This
holy
mysterious
unstable
civilization
SMPC.
was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a
Ooh.
dictator named Turntap. How are you elected
Turntap,
exactly?
another
By
name.
vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected? What's that?
Turntap
Oh,
wasn't sure
he's
about joining the
a little
Island 1
dictator.
Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt
Oh,
a
they're
little
killing
bad
him.
for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News. So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
It's,
Of course.
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with
Fair enough.
questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island.
Not even Minecraft society anymore. Just standard society. This is literally how the Earth is.
Legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Uh-oh. Why is it so blue? What the hell?
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace.
Horrible idea.
But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war.
You got to.
As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Oh, he's retired happily on the beach, though, bless him.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building. Had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean.
Thomas 5,200. I thought it was someone else there for a second. Whoa.
Best friend for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Oh,
Flux
bless
over
him.
here can be a little unpredictable.
That's his ride or die.
My friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. I'm loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Oh, again? Oh, GTA loading screen? Whoa, tough. Who's dying?
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Violins are out. Backstab incoming. Backstab. Backstab. Lava bucket. Yeah, I saw it in the hand. I saw the lava bucket.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What?
Ooh.
No way. The second in command
everyone
of
saw
Tricolor
it as
had
well.
just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader. Who's
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all...
It makes you beg the question. Is it even worth being in a leader position in these events? Because all it does is means you're probably gonna get killed by somebody else.
All the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
No, it's not really. I don't think it is either. I really don't. Where's he swimming? No, the bridge looks so sick. Little secret door there. Day 5. Yo, okay. 41 minutes in, and we're on the 5th out of 7 days. And there's still an hour and 50 left. What the fuck happens in these final 2 days that causes so much content? I'm really intrigued. Here we go. Day 5. 392, 468. So there's almost a 100 player gap right now. I mean, let's see. Here we go. Day 5.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Al-Karasina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly.
Oh.
Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no.
Chud behavior.
He doesn't know the lava layers there.
Sub 3 mining technique.
No, I think I'm dead.
What an idiot.
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're #1 because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
Oh!
And later into Day 5,
Another
the
news station
would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross.
Let's just skip back. I'm
Purposes
sorry.
of
I'm sorry for
unity,
pausing.
the
I'm sorry for
Covenant
pausing. Look at those builds. Oh my god.
Finally
insane.
Decided to join
yes,
the
Lopez,
Blue
I'm finally
Cross
watching
Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano, and this news spread all across the island.
Yo, look at the builds now. I'm pausing again. Look at these builds, man. Oh my god. Holy peak. And then you've got this. The Chud cross. The chunkiest cross you've ever seen. Made of green wool. Or something.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves.
I told you it was going to get out.
After hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite. Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
Oh. Someone always spoils it.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now, with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field. But the
Spood, you don't even have diamond armor. What are you going to upgrade? Oh my god. Your relic, thank you for the 10 months. Crazy work, thank you, I appreciate it.
Are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
And see, the issue I mentioned earlier about when there is wealth, people begin to create struggle, whereas poor people don't have time to create trouble between each other because they have to struggle as a group anyway. Now, because they're rich, they start forming their own trouble. I already said this.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jophiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops.
Oh, border!
Now,
So the real
after
enemy is
Jophiel's
money,
death,
yeah.
Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from Day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on Day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So
Why don't they just do a normal election? I don't get it. Just
leader then paid an assassin.
Just kill each other.
to-
Everyone,
well,
everyone die. In game.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. There it is.
We just witnessed murder!
After this,
Called
people
it.
from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cass Coalition thrived.
W builds.
But they did have their own problems.
I'm not gonna lie. One thing I will say is I'm skeptical. I usually hate shaders in videos, but shots like this look really cool. I just hate shaders. I don't know what I hate about shaders, but I low-key just hate shaders. But this does look cool. In this shot, it looks nice.
But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, Wood Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land.
Wood Daddy?
Earlier, what?
That's just Tung Sahur in a suit.
Daddy had
What the
ditched
hell are we talking
work to
about?
attend a party in
Wood
Barbie
Daddy.
Land. So as punishment,
Triple
his
T is
employers
not
forced
slick,
him to
bro.
risk his life and chop down one of the
Unbelievable.
tallest trees in the Cass Coalition.
Oh, he's deforesting this whole place. Wrap it up. Yo, that is Triple T. You guys are blind.
I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer.
Take the trees down.
To the ground.
Triple T has made it into the Civ event.
To the ground.
Triple T's dead. By the way, crazy to think, when this event was happening, Tung Sahur didn't even exist. What a timeline we live in. Yo, Cole, thank you for the 7 months.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their
Isla,
way.
thank you for the 5 months as well. Wait, have you seen Zach's appearance yet? No, I've not. And this video is that old. Yo, W Hype Train. This video is that old that Zach is going to be a squeaker in this video. I really hope he is in there. He's going to be like, hi guys, my name's Icarius. I don't know when it's going to be,
leaders
though.
and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Assassination.
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So, you got a plan?
I
Blow it up.
had a plan,
Blow it
but
up.
nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
Blow it up.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed.
Blow it up.
And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
Woo!
Alright, leaders, welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have
I wonder
a
if
lot of
Saps
very
was in on
important
it.
Stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofield.
What?
And today, we will finish the job!
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done.
TNT Minecart.
I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Are you sure
He's in the room.
Work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
TNT minecart, TNT minecart, TNT minecart.
Something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe
TNT minecart.
Flux,
do it.
Do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person,
oh, he's gonna kill Saps.
1,000, would you?
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap?
Is this all a setup? Saps, where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? You have to find him. Put him down! Kill him! Kill Saps!
Oh, Saps got the blame! Damn! 382 to 453. So Saps got the blame. Low key though. I'm still on Flux's side. Am I wrong to say that? I think W Flux. He's doing the right thing. I don't think he's done anything wrong. You are right? Okay, good. Okay. I'm not like, that's not a polarizing opinion, right? That's the right take, I think. But maybe I'm going to get proved wrong. Who knows? Ish. This is good up to now. This is good. Hi, buddy. How's it going, Greninja? What
It was
did
a
Ish
new
say?
day, and Island 2 was in shock.
Oh, you should have said shambles.
On day 4, when
could
Saps
people
was in...
on Island 2 see the death from Island 1 and vice versa? Or did they have their own localized death messages? Because, yes, okay. But the people on the other islands didn't know the importance of those people, right? So they saw, like, say Saporata died. People on the other island they're like, oh, who the hell is that? You know, who's Saporata? We don't know that guy. He's not even on our island. Nothing to us.
Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel. Flux and his crew had built a trap.
I'm betraying a guy to save 1,000 people, by the way. Just saying. I'm betraying someone. I'll pull it out. I don't care. I'm doing it.
Helping the people after the death of Jofiel. Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
Yo, how did that dripstone kill people from that height, by the way? That's crazy.
But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? Oh, after the trap went off,
my god.
Seraphim was immediately...
Imagine, like, 6 European prime ministers all just died instantly. The whole of Europe would be like, what the hell is going on? That's basically what just happened. The whole, like a whole continent of leaders just got wiped out within 20 seconds. That is like, that is, putting that in perspective, that's kind of crazy. Just pop a totem.
Oh!
What would a tricolor?
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all.
GG, bro. Yeah, I'm going in jail.
And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Caste Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
If you had to betray
Tough
one
shot.
person to save thousands, would you?
Yeah, I would.
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7,
he fell.
The border between the two.
Did Ish really just add a splash sound for that guy that fell?
Day 7,
he did. Wow, peak.
It was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the two islands will finally fall. Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
Fight! 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 That's what we want to see. We want to see war.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos
PvP
happening
brain?
on the
Yeah,
other
sorry.
island, most just didn't really
My
care
bad.
about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up and up and up and was never seen again. Now, day 6
How did
did
he do
present
that?
some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
They're trying to find the
I got
rocket.
voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! Don't jump! What about me? I can shoot. No!
So that was a suicide.
What? I didn't do anything. I blame Ish. Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having
It ain't
trouble
worth
getting
it,
laws
Benji.
passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald,
No!
has been stolen.
Let's go!
Someone definitely killed it.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosaur.
Gerald is already in a hamburger, bro.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I think so. Oh. Typing sound effects.
Permanently closed. All food is now at...
It's
Remy,
moved.
are you behind the murder of Dinosaur? Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete.
Nice.
What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed. That's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things. He can't
say that again.
Stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. there has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in Westhelm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spud. The two leading figures are Westhelm citizen Ramsay Pi and Westhelm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
Ooh, tough skin. That looks like a builder.
His Colosseum, not knowing Spud actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spud's second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by Westhelm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh.
2v1? Oh, he's dead.
With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spud finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of Westhelm. Glory to Westhelm.
Boo! I just hate Spud.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites.
Why is his nose so big as well?
No. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Lingolini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with Westhelm's representative and Spud's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately
How do you like
starting to gang
Fluxion
up
but
on
hate
Infernus?
Spud? I don't actually hate Spud. Spud was just a little bit, like, I can't remember what he said on the Lifesteal World thing, but he was like, oh, there's only one space for one English guy around here or something, called me a fraud, so I just said I hate him for a joke.
Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the Netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
Open the mines!
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh,
I agree.
Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Let's go.
Yes. Hell yes. Preach.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
See, once again, right? Everyone spawns in, they ain't got nothing. Everyone works together. One group finds a little bit of riches, immediately says, oh, no, we're not working together anymore. This is all ours. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we're rich now. We're keeping all this.
Is still our sacred land.
Horrible.
We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we are able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Pocket watch him.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2 days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more
That news
discussion,
station is
Westhelm
putting
made a
people on
final
edge.
plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from
Lingolini
Infernus,
family.
and we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Seneca's leaving?
Great.
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Fire meeting. Now just go kill her. Sorry, I'm so PvP brained.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
Right, I'm curious.
He was now the most
framed-ish.
Following yesterday.
Was this the real event, or was this a reshoot? Is this actually how they were killed, or were they killed in a less cool way and then they did it this way for the video? Because I know obviously certain things are reshot for the sake of entertainment. Is this actually how it was done? Actual kill? Mike was too bad. Well, obviously the voiceover. Yeah, obviously it was a voiceover. They were killed this way. Fire.
His trap. Saps was on the...
This guy looked like he was ready for it.
Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday...
This guy knew what was going on. Watch him look up.
Trap.
Look, he's already looking. He says, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Zector 4, or Zeka 4, I think he's in on it.
Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
Free my man, he ain't do nothing.
Rude. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
Oh, okay.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
Was Flux still blaming Saps, though?
Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
Nice!
There we go.
Very nice.
To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1.
He didn't need to kill, he didn't need to blame him. Everyone already thought that. Yeah, but was he going around saying like, we need to find Saps, kill him? Or was he just like staying silent?
Anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
No. Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop.
Flux's plan finally coming to fruition.
Flux's plan was finally working.
Yeah!
Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops, although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
I wouldn't do that.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
I want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporado to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
But first...
Oh, new song? Ooh.
Why does it appear?
Why are the wardens so blue?
They're moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Wait, can you come on?
Your wardens are terrifying. I do not blame that guy for screaming. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, there's one. Bang! Rising lava.
Rising lava?
Oh my god, that's so smart.
So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
An IQ too high, very much so. And then this is going to start killing hella people, and then everyone's going to start thinking that they got to build up.
The Warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Kill him! Oh, people are going to be tweaking.
Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone going to stop this? Until eventually it got to Westhelm. But the Westhelm army was ready.
Kill Spood. Kill him!
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Oh, he's dead. Yo, this warden is the final boss.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
Oh, another one. There's another. Wait. Bang. Obliterated by a sonically charged shriek. That is when they would have figured out that it's a warden.
Welcome to Westhelm.
Bang. Oh, he did die. Oh, they trapped it. There it is. Oh, Remy the Rat. Such a cool build. Uh-oh.
The defendant Saporata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Elk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense.
Time
and
for
then
court.
I shall make my ruling.
Free Saporata! Or execute him. Whatever happens. I'm here for either way.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor. Wait, before we start. Is Saporata gonna throw Flux under the bus? Or does Saporata not even know that Flux was the one behind it?
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor. Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saporata.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Don't kill him.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Hold on.
He's onto them.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
He was winning for a second.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. I, Judge Timebomb, find Saporada guilty on all counts.
Yes!
Wait, Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
He's making it out somehow, surely.
Oh, that's
Surely this isn't the end of his run. Oh, he's running!
No way. No way.
Hold on. Clutch movement. Clutch movement.
Fall damage.
Run! Yeah!
Where'd he go? Bodyguards.
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You've got to be kidding me. No!
Back to the swamp he goes.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. Murderer.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
They don't show the 2-hour boat chase after. That is actually brutal if that's true. W Nepo, baby. Wow. Day 7? There we go. All right. 370 versus 444.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Boom!
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped.
Here we
At
go.
first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
This would
Going
actually
from
be
one-
so sick. Oh, maybe playing with shaders is a better idea for this kind of event. Wow, this looks ugly now. What I was going to say, let's go back here. Imagine having only seen screenshots of, like, all of the builds from the other islands, and then you finally
kind of in
get
awe.
over there, and you're like, oh my god, like, this isn't what I've seen from this clip, from this screenshot.
Going from one island to another after all this time.
Without shaders, low-key. This looks like some hot shit.
Was a
Oh, yeah. Get the shaders on.
major
Get the shaders
culture
on.
shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa.
And as expected,
Get on the
Island One-
shaders. Oh my god, they're making West
This is
Elm look like
Island
shit.
1? Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have
Gravel.
A lot of it.
Still,
Oh my God.
as people from the two islands started meeting
Rock
for the
bottom.
first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared. It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision. He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
Why? This is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Cass Coalition.
Okay.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition. That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
Real.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles.
Oh, shambles! There we go, we made
Saps'
it!
trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. So as long as Spood doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial. Although his
What can
spirits were
Saps even do at this point? He's cooked. Like what? What's he gonna? He's cooked.
Fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Ooh.
But it wouldn't be so easy.
Then he wins them all over by telling them the story, and then they attack. So the peace ends.
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
The bridge. Oh, wow. Or a moment.
Trying to use the bridge.
Holy shit, that guy's blind.
No way. No way.
Someone spotted him. That was one of the guys.
What the heck? What are you doing?
Isn't that one of Flux's guys?
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1.
Valid.
Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was TurnTap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and TurnTap finally arrived at the Covenant, TurnTap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
Uh-oh.
TurnTap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2. But not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Linguini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Linguini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Linguini had done, and Sinica wanted revenge.
Don't kill him.
Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby!
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Linguini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
No!
Hey, you don't ever talk about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him.
Let him go!
They've got him.
Mamma mia.
He's dead. Rest in peace.
The Covenant had massacred the Linguini Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the blue...
Am I wrong to think as well? Linguini was in the right again. He was trying to open up the mines. I feel like, am I rooting for the wrong people or the right people?
Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
I'm rooting for who I care about. That's who I'm rooting for. I don't care who everyone else is rooting for.
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now
For
determined to
$1
have Saps killed,
Yo,
because
hey,
Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader.
Thank you for the 5 gifted as well. I appreciate it.
Because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara,
Kill that
who weren't
animal.
happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on site. We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah?
couldn't find him, but we have.
I wonder if all these
speculation of where he
people after the event changed their mind about Saps.
is.
After the murder of their
I mean, they can't not, right? He literally then they would see that, like, oh yeah, no, he was right.
We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah.
couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jophiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously,
Just
the
erupt the
passing of
volcano.
Jophiel hit us
Kill
pretty
everyone.
hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth...
Okay, I'm going to pause for a second because everyone in chat is just being idiots. The commands don't work. So I'm just going to time out everybody that is using the watch time command right now. Because the bot isn't set up and it is just spamming chat with everybody saying, how much watch time do I have? And it tells everybody that they have 0 seconds watched. It's not working, clearly. So why are you all spamming the command? What are you doing? Who cares how many seconds you've watched me for, whether it be 0 or 1,000,000? It doesn't work regardless. Right, this guy's getting banned. He just ran the command again. Alright, let's go.
Were also... Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And
There's
even
still like
though there
700
was some
people on the
peace
server
on
as well, which
Island
is
2,
crazy.
people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
He's gonna fight for his life.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground?
Ooh, tough line.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. We will
shoot.
walk by in peace.
Wise choice. Good call. Oh,
Saps and his
tough
crew
moment.
then entered the Capitol.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
But he's just AFK upstairs waiting for someone to show up.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Spood
bro,
rejected
I
Saps'
fucking
request for a
called that.
meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Oh, they got a banner now. That's fire.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
Oh, typical.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for
But then, suddenly...
Yeah.
Need to leave.
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
1 second. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have.
Damn, he
Now,
saved
on their way
him.
back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own or like just. Here, I'll explain to you in a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting
Yeah,
a lot
I know,
of faith into
well-
you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps
Very
ran,
suspicious.
he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Turn back. Wise choice. How long does it take you to realize?
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
Oh, bless him. Hard life for the Nepo baby.
And so he ventured into the snow. And started collecting blocks.
Build an igloo.
Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by, and he planned to jump off.
He ain't gonna jump.
But he didn't.
If I have to die,
I knew it.
I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Flux? Ooh, okay. Day 8. All right, 350 versus 431. But low-key, the teams, it doesn't really matter island to island anymore because everyone's kind of merged and there's teams crossing over and stuff. So there's about 780 people left, which is still a lot.
Welcome everyone! Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers.
Oh.
Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dino's Earth.
Oh yeah, he's guilty.
Ready, set, fight!
Oh.
This is not equal gear.
Here they go.
What is this, Armadith? No way, Remy loses.
Some guy jumped in.
Oh! Oh my god! This was a rigged fight!
He won! Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Coliseum,
fight, bro.
and all of his crimes, including the murder of Dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Shfood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Shfood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Shfood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't
That's
really
sick.
know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have
So what's the use of this?
Yeah, good job he's got shaders on. Because this would look really bad without it. That's so cool.
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They step that chocolate.
Bros!
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with Westhelm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jophiel's grave, and had stolen Jophiel's head.
Damn!
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, but el queso!
What the hell?
Bro,
the
border dropped
amount of like
yesterday,
little subplots that probably just got completely missed off this event and like this video just because like the just cheese team only just appeared.
El queso!
An hour and a half in.
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself.
Fair enough.
If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now,
it's always the leaders just moving all the pawns and making everybody do the dirty work for them, and they all pay the price.
nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingulini Mafia. Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus.
Even you will do that?
After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most. Yeah!
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
Saps is back, and Turntap's here too for some reason. This is interesting.
Yeah,
because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again.
He just run away from him.
Didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter. He knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood. If we can do what we do best, we're nocturnal life.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
All right, can we not forget though, guys? Can we not forget that even though Flux is now being almost portrayed as a villain, he still did the right thing. Let's not forget that.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting.
I don't think so, because Island 1 didn't even attack like he thought. That's a good take. That is a good take. Let me think about that one. Let me open the window real quick and think about that one. So they didn't attack, so technically he's right. You're not wrong, in theory. However, he had to... maybe... They were... Killing those people didn't actually do anything. Precautionary, though. Precautionary. Because say they had attacked, right? And all of those leaders were still alive. Redley, I'm putting you in timeout. Say they had attacked and all of those leaders were still alive, then Flux would be, everyone would be like, oh, Flux was right. So I guess it's kind of like, you can't really
good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingulini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
And that's where you put trap.
Turn the sun away. How could you be so cruel? Ooh, hey. You wrap the moon in ice.
Is this the most banging video of all time? How are you finding it? We'll discuss the ratings at the end.
In the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
Do I have stream delay?
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth.
Wait, we'll test stream delay. Everyone spam 1 in chat in 3, 2, 1, go. 5 seconds. No stream delay.
It's one of the many injustices murdered in cold blood.
It's a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this,
fair enough.
Please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
That didn't sound too confident.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2.
I wouldn't stand on that
I'm
area.
so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
Oh, he did get trapped. Fair enough.
As Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are
mean?
we going to
corruption?
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago...
Uh-oh. What the... What is this? About 15 members of the Westhelm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
Oh, nothing happened.
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
Oh, okay. I feel like
going to be deciding whether
Ish is a smart enough guy, right? He ain't showing that if it means nothing. Because that whole section right there could have been cut, and everything that happened inside of this place could have just been a smooth scene. So, he's shown us that for a reason. Just remember, guys, I also do YouTube. I know how this shit works.
The proceedings continued.
There's a little bit of foreshadowing there. Let's just re-listen.
Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed
And
here
neither
to
am I.
pressure us.
we're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
True.
After even more deliberation, and after even more time passed...
Excuse me. You have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from Westhelm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking?
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the Westhelm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Knight Arcturus. Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
Yo, Peace, thank you for the 3 months. Sorry, I missed that. My apologies.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not
Bro, he's
seen
definitely
him.
hiding in
nor
here
have we heard
somewhere.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, Westhelm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
Oh, Roman strategies?
They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
He was just logged off. He was going to get lunch. Come on, guys, lock in.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
Hey, can I run something?
I just heard Hot Sauce Beats.
Yeah.
I just heard Hot Sauce Beats talking about Middle Island. Ah, there he is.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Bruh, Hot Sauce Beats.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
What's this?
Isn't that Flux?
Is this not a true crime video now?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
He's gonna build a new temple.
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably
What's
also
this?
Hyperion.
I'm on it.
Fucking Chinese whispers. Tell this person. Tell the next person. Tell the next person.
Go
Just
show
post
this
it in the
to
Discord.
Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cass
Yo, Lydia, thank you for the
Coalition
gift
had
of
been
sub.
reviewing his old video footage when he
Dream
happened
video?
to notice.
Is that why I just got pinged in? Dream mentioned you in a video. We'll watch that after this.
Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Day 9. Oh my god. 335, 417.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally
face
have
cam.
some support. But he also questioned how real this support is and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
That's a cool build. Oh, I know this song.
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca
use
had
this in my
found
videos
out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingulini.
Kill her!
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
That's disgusting. Don't burn the head, though. Don't burn the head.
Be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
No!
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Throw her in.
Vietnam.
By the
I'm getting
ankles.
word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then
shit,
decided
okay,
that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them,
What?
then we're not.
I was just about to say, Benji just died in chat. I didn't miss that.
Then, not
I
even
thought
a minute
maybe that
into
they
the
were going to try and
discussion-
ignore that happened and then just cut back to him like respawning. Benji fell from a high place.
Everyone is against them, then we're not going to.
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingulini.
What? Apparently,
He killed himself.
Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingulini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything.
Don't do it, Benji.
Exposed Infernus.
Don't do it.
And then ended his life.
No!
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why did you not bring this up beforehand?
You were guilty and run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
Oh. Where's he's not going?
He's like stopping every few seconds.
He's typing in chat or something.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
So what? Why have we got cinematic bars?
Oh, hey, what is this?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty. When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next
IQ
move.
too high? It could be too high.
Yeah. We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough.
Hard way!
All right.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Ooh! Flux is the winner in the end, I guess.
Yesterday, Emperor Spood had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spood had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for Netherite. Spood accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Oh. Fair enough.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
All right.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to
Yo,
an
Nemo,
alliance
thanks for the
between
5.
West Helm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spood to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spood also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Fucking hell, info dump. My brain's fried. So much shit is going on.
Because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Walk ahead.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be
Did I miss anything? No,
ruthless,
Fox, we just started.
it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. And are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Another song? Another
We
song?
can
Oh,
put
another
all of
little
our fighting behind us.
tense moment.
I propose a trade. You give me Saparada,
Are they stood on trapdoors?
and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
0 IQ. Oh no, they're
Oh,
stood
wow.
on like a shelf. Okay.
RT for Saps.
Trade.
I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us stake Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
He's baiting himself out.
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare
If he
war
makes
on
it
you,
home.
and this will be the end of Westhelm.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate. You expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright. Get out. Now.
Stood on business. He stood on business. Elspud though, Elspud. Nah, he stood by him. I respect that. I respect that. He stood by his day one. Well, not really day one, but he stood by him. That's valid.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend.
Damn, busy room.
As such,
Couple more chairs could have been
be there to
installed.
help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. What? Saps getting attacked. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again. The attacker was
Oh, I
taken
thought it
out
was Saps.
immediately by the
Shit.
Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building. We're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns.
Yeah, I bet every
Infernus
single building was like basically excavated all around, all above and everything when there was a meeting just so nothing happened again.
Staying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun and things were already out of control. And then... Someone's setting a dripstone.
Uh-oh, here we go. Who's dead? Nah, he's dodging it. He's dodging it. He's dodging it. He's too smart for that. It hit no one.
Oh! And like that, Turntap was dead. Killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
How did that? Oh, it killed 2 people. Yo, who else did it kill?
Who had come back for revenge.
The real vintage. Yo, the real vintage. No one gave a fuck. That guy died. Not an ounce of screen. No death message. Not even he. That guy was simply just a background character. And he just got absolutely obliterated by the same dripstone.
Disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant.
Bro, I'd be pissed.
Who had come back for revenge.
Yo, the real vintage. You live on in my heart, bro.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
Justice for the real vintage. Brutal.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was
Jesus,
apparently
how is
dealing
Spood's head getting bigger and bigger every
courthouse,
animation?
So he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor.
Why is it so big?
Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new
Is that to show the size of his team?
Political crisis.
Or is he just a massive head? The editor was like, yo, how big can we keep making his head before the audience start commenting like, yo, why is his head 500 times bigger?
Appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy,
How big Westhelm
it
is?
looked like
Okay.
the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
You're
At least
a hero,
it.
Spider.
Spider's not really
Don't
in
worry,
shit
next
till
time.
video, so. Ooh. Or a moment.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
Bro just wanted some screen time.
Oh my god.
He died. He got it.
This is it.
Wait, is that Shield a Sword 1000 reference? Loki ripped my colours off. I'll allow it. It looks kind of tough. Kill him.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned. See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
Yo, thanks for the 3, by the way.
Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation.
Whoever blew it up is such an idiot.
The Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Woo! Peak build! Oh, it's finished now as well. It looks so tough.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
There are so many people.
Yo, the heads are getting even bigger.
Infernus is massive.
Oh my god, these heads are ridiculous sizes. Day 10? Oh, okay. Sunset.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end.
Not as big as your
of
forehead sword. Why have I just caught a stray from someone with a gifted sub? Get out of here.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales,
Let me
and
go back. I was locked out there.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Nice!
But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux?
I know!
See,
I know!
Earlier at
I'm
the
not gonna
Blue
say
Cross
anything.
meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux
How
this
did they
whole
even
time.
find that out?
I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good.
Fair?
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Day 10. The final day, I believe. 319, 402. It feels a lot more empty than only 300 deaths. Not even 300 deaths.
Welcome, everyone.
Rock and Stone.
We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that
Bro's
we can continue
LARPing.
his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Rock and Stone! High level LARP going on right there. Ransacking everything. Get ready for war.
All right, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
How many people die in this fight, though? That's the question. Is it just Flux? Or do like 50 people die? There he is.
Flux is running.
Flux is in the brightest armor I've ever seen.
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
He's done. He's done.
Okay,
Surrender.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
Flex, you are under arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Whoa!
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was homicide.
They should have killed him. That was the goal.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Don't speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Kill him!
Entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until... Oh, he's running. He's running.
It's in the brightest armor I've ever seen, though. Trap. Called it! Only 4! Oh, they should have... Oh, 5 people! They should have done a few more!
He's actually the killer.
Back up, Trap!
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Saparata style. Wow. Full loot.
Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit
Full
squads
loot.
to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
You guys still Team Flux? Were you ever Team Flux? Or are you on Cass's side? Because low-key, I don't know now. I don't know. I might change my mind a little bit. Foyna? Okay. All the way for Fluxion? Ooh. Cass, I was Team Sap. Cass's side, very divided, which is interesting. That means that everyone's still got their own opinions, which is good. The trap just secures his legendary status. I don't know, only 5 kills is weak shit.
Or so he thought.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I am so confused on what's happening
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god. When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
People are getting on, catching on. Yo, Fluff, thank you for the follow.
Spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Finally, they're getting there. How many days? It took him like 10 days to figure that out.
Shaps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Comeback time.
Hey, Saps, how do you feel?
Dude, finally.
He almost killed himself.
I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had gone into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
The restatue.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Yeah.
Bro, that This is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
True. The search for Flux
She would have
didn't
ended up
take
dead as well.
long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
Someone poke the lava and make it like crazy.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep. On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
What a song!
Alright, today we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. We love you. Glory to West Helm!
Look who he is. He was my brother. He was everyone's brother. And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Okay, vamos, amigos, vamos. All right, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot.
Let's go, let's go. All right, let's go.
Not the guitar in the middle of a chase. Oh, in the middle of a charge, sorry, not a chase. Tough.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
Yes! A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Woo! Rock and Stone, they're still shouting that.
Thank you, Saps. All right, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing. Come on!
All right, here we go. There's so many people.
Oh my god, it's so laggy. Oh, I love the Soul for 1,000 Shields.
I think there might be a problem.
It's okay, it's good, it's good, it's good.
You cover us in shame.
Damn.
I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues. Walk ahead. Buchanan's keep provoking. Blood rinse us, thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eating away, telling us to stop in a bed.
Bro, imagine looking out and seeing that. Oh my god. You're like, yeah, GG, I guess.
pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
Yeah, but just get rid of the lava. Bubble generator.
Okay, send out the Covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
But so many people died in Crossfire.
Big fighting on the ground right
to
now.
their own teammates.
Covenant is attacking from behind.
Keep going!
Yo, Jaden, thank you for the 3. Fire arrows, brutal. Flank him.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
They got it, they got it.
Everyone retreat, retreat.
Nick C, was he there? 3 dead. Remy! No! Oh my god.
The final push, here we go. They're in.
Into the volcano they go! Blow the whole thing! Get a KB sword. Oh my god. Bro, how do you know who to kill? The shields, I guess. Jesus. There he goes. Woo! Yeah! No way he gets out. No way. Top 10 coldest moments.
No. Surely not. No, of course he has a tunnel. Of course.
And everybody else is still fighting. Crazy.
He's missing?
Hold on. Oh, come on. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go.
Colosseum? Must be. They must be going Colosseum. There it is.
What? No way.
what the gear diff is like.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Ah.
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Pre-gap of doom!
I can't watch this.
What's Saps? Second gap.
Oh my god!
W lava? W self lava? Huge Chris. Flux dead, surely. Woo! Hell yeah! He did it!
Oh my god.
What a clutch moment!
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Damn. But now what? Is everyone at peace? Days later. Okay, okay. Oh, 129, 191. A total of 300 and something people.
We gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces.
Hot sauce beats.
But winning had come at a high cost.
No, not Remy. No! Wait, did that say Wood Mummy? Oh my god. Mrs. Triple T.
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually...
Is that Waro Gaming?
Reflect upon the battle.
Oh, it was.
And then took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
As it should be.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war. Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Wow.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2. This brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm. It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
Do we all so slowly lose control?
Yo, the builders on this went crazy.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
Yeah.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow
What's
up
the
my nation
half
and kill
and
all my
half with the priest?
After we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you
They had one job, by the way.
nation and kill all my citizens. But
They stood on the wrong side. GG.
after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only kin?
I do.
Yeah, wrong side. Look, this is the Oppenheimer side, right? And that's the Barbie side. But Barbie's on this side and Oppenheimer's on the other side.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us.
What?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah! Peak.
So slowly lose control.
Oh, bless him. Oh, bless.
Falling into the unknown. Or do we all
they really put that in.
our small fragile hearts?
Great video. Great video. The Nepo baby lives on to tell the tale for one more day. Very good video. Very, very good video. Ish. You didn't outdo yourself. Let's go back. Where was it? Where was the... There we go. Ish. Not gonna lie. Good video. Very good video. Drop a little like on it. There we go. Rating out of 10? Like a 4? 4.2? 4.2 out of 10. I'm joking. No, it was... I'm gonna give it like... I mean, I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect video. Sorry, Ish. Ish, very good video. Very good video. I am not jealous of the fact that you had to sit through all of that footage. Not only that, but you also had to pick a story to follow. I know people in chat were saying that there was like tons of different stories that were happening in the event, and you chose to go with this one. I'm sure there was other stories, maybe less impactful stories, but I do not envy you for having to sit through all that footage. I mean, I've done it in the past. A lot of people were saying in chat, why don't I do Civ events anymore? That is why. You guys know this video took like 2 years to make. Ish has already, this was a year ago that it was posted. Ish has already been working on the Purge one now for like half a year or nearly a year. These videos take so long to make. That's why I don't do them anymore. I don't see, I can't put that much time into it, but incredible video, incredible video. Worthy of the hype that it got for sure. Yeah, great video. Bro made 200k, so it's worth it. That's a conservative guess, guys. I'm guessing more in the 400,000 range, but deserved. For 2 years worth of work and a huge gamble, the algorithm could have just never pushed this, and it could have got maybe like 200k views, and people would have been like, yo, this is underrated if they actually watched it. But it got the hype it deserved, it got the push, and all the work paid off. Thank you, what was it? Thank you, my dear. Of course, Ish, of course. Very good video. Very good video. I will drop it on my Letterboxd account with I'll give it a 9.7. I think that's good. I think that's a very good video. I'm excited to see the Purge one when it comes out. I will react to the Purge one like the first day it comes out this time. So I can actually, I'm like, because I mean, everyone's going to be reacting to that, I think, when it comes out. And I'm hyped for it. I'm really hyped for it. So yeah, great video, Ish. Great video. If you guys haven't ever subscribed to Ish or seen any of his videos, check out his channel. This isn't the only video he's got. He's got countless other Civ videos. The Simon Says, if you guys want to watch that one. He did this one. The prison one, which I've still never seen. That's only 30 minutes long, though. The comparison is crazy. Go check that out. Ish is a great guy.